What do you think it's going to take for precious metals and the precious metals equities to turn around? When is this bear market in small caps resources stocks going to end?
That's a very good question. I think to some extent you can make a good case for saying we're at the bottom and therefore it's difficult for prices to go lower. Now let me just add a bit of colour to that for you. If you look at how junior gold mining companies are valued currently, 2/3 of them are below the cost of discovery of their resources. So just look at that from this perspective, if you like. I can give you an example of a company called Amara, used to be called Clough Mining. It has about 10 million ounces and its enterprise value must be of the order of $60 million, something like that. And you could not go and find 10 million ounces for $60 million. So if you look at it from the perspective of a major, they could either take $60 million and put it into their exploration budget and sink it into the ground and maybe find gold and maybe not find gold, or they could just go and buy Amara. So there is an extremely good case for saying that fundamentally valuations should not fall really from these levels. Now I've taken Amara as the example there. However, about 2/3 of junior gold mining companies are in that position. About 2/3 of junior uranium companies are in that position, and about 1/3 of platinum companies are in that position. So there's a good case for saying that that valuation shouldn't fall from here. In fact, anecdotally, in the summer of 2014, we at Edison calculated that the average in situ value of a gold ounce in the ground was about $10. We're in the process of redoing that, and it suggests that the average value of an ounce in the ground is $13. So that 10 to 13, it's not very big in terms of the number of dollars, but in terms of percentage, it's quite a wide move. It's quite a large move. So it suggests that prices are beginning to lift off the bottom of this very, very low floor indeed. So I think there's a case for saying that this is the bottom. How long we might stagnate here for is difficult to say. If we do get a rise in the gold price, that will certainly begin to catalyse quite a strong recovery. And if you want to know how far that can go, well, the last time that gold was in a bull market, and it was about $1,200 an ounce, the average value of an ounce in the ground is about $120. So what you can see is there is about 10 times potential upside, which, if you like, you can interpret as being sentiment related to gold mining equities. So 9/10 of the value of gold mining equities you could put down to sentiment, which might seem counterintuitive for something that is supposed to be fairly commoditized. I think it's fairly counterintuitive. Nevertheless, that's what the number tells us. A rising price will certainly do that. Anything to interest the sector in metals, be it either their value or a perception of the profits that can be made from mining them, would cause that would catalyze that sort of reaction, and possibly more than the actual catalysis of that is actually the quantum, the size of the expansion in value that might result therefrom.